Na msemaji na baadhi ya wabunge waliomtetea Rigathi Gachagua na kupinga hoja ya kumuondoa ofisini wanasema zoezi la kumbandua halikuzingatia sheria na katiba. Wabunge wanasema kura ya maoni ya wananchi ilifanywa bila utetezi wa Gachagua kuzingatiwa. Wanasema kuwa zoezi zima lilishawishiwa kisiasa na kwamba Gachagua ameshutumiwa kwa madai mengi ambayo hayana msingi.
Quite unfortunate to see how Parliament has carried out the purported public participation with no consideration for sufficient notice to the Kenyan people. Barely 4 months after the same 13th Parliament passed a very unpopular finance bill, they have told the Kenyan populace that they do not care about their interests, they do not care about healthcare, they do not care about a Adani deal, they do not care about employment opportunities for young people. But when it comes to political processes, when it comes to mobilizing for political shambolic practices being carried out like what we've seen today, that they will come out in large numbers. So basically, the 13th Parliament has said once again it is as tone deaf as it was when they voted for the finance bill.
And therefore this was clear indication that there was political mobilization just to come and castigate. And you can see right from morning, Rigathi Gachagua was being condemned even before he is heard. And the same process was hurriedly done during the public participation. But I want to say, we watched the impeachment for the fake fertilizer, how it was carried out. You remember at long last the head of the government came in just because there were interested people in government who are in the scandal of the fake fertilizer. And you can see all what means something to our people, like the Adani deal, like the health issues that they are, the education, and all this, including the cost of living. No one who is concerned and no one who is addressing that. But because this one was politically castigated, that is why you have seen the turn up and how the vote was done.
Mlima hujatereza, mlima uko imara. Kwa wale wabunge 44 ambao wameweza kusimama na wajiko, we saw recently in the public participation, the public was against this impeachment. Tunasema this is step 1 and going to step 2. Tuko na imani na our Senate House, and even we have step 3, which is the judiciary, and they have served justice in this country. Kwa hivyo tunataka kusema this step 1 we have lost, but we live to fight another day. But overall this was purely a political process. Rigathi was able to express himself smartly, and every Kenyan could see that really the grounds were flimsy, and even very serious allegations that were brought on board. There were issues of women which were not part of the ground, just to hype emotions of members.
But I still feel we were unfair. This is mob justice to Gachagua because we printed papers and we alleged that he's a thief. We alleged that he has irregularly used Kenyan money and so many other allegations. But we didn't first of all clear from him before we went to wananchi. So ni kama tulimuharibia jina. In fact, Gachagua is defamed, completely defamed, because this was not even cleared by Parliament. Number 2, Parliament ilikuwa inacheza videos za Gachagua akiwa mashinani. Nani aliclear those videos? Because according to Data Protection Act, we are supposed to clear the videos before they are aired for any quasi-judicial process. This was a quasi-judicial process.
What I wonder is how this is a priority. And the Deputy President actually rightly said on Sunday that if he feels he has wronged somebody, these are all things that can be discussed and forgiven. The religious leaders had offered to mediate, but nobody could hear any of this. So the die had been cast. It was a kangaroo court. Everything was, basically, predetermined. And, despite what the Wananchi said, despite what people said in public participation, despite all the speeches that were given today, you could actually see everything was, it's very, very unfortunate what we see today.